my people? It is your redneck from Cali, Nate. This is Nate Does Reviews. Number 1. I did some previously before for Transformers. Figured I'd start doing it again. With the new year, wanted to try my hand at something different. So with that being said, wanted to start out with one of my favorite figures of the year so far already. What we got here is the Mezco 112 Wolverine. And this, of course, is the Tiger Stripe version. This was an NYCC exclusive. You either had to get it at the con or get it via MezcoToys.com, which that's the route I went. So, without further ado, get the box. And let's see, we got 112. Cool artwork on the back. Man, I just love how they did that. Then, Wolverine on the back again. And the bottom, if you want to see the bottom. So, with that being said, that's it for the box. Now, one thing that Mezco does great, and this is what I love with every one they ever do, they give you a baggie. The baggie is great for putting all the accessories and all the hands and heads and pieces into it, because definitely knows that they can get lost so easily. So, the biggest accessory, of course, is going to be the stand. As you can see here, got a peg hole here. And you can just pull that out by pushing the back part in. Get your fingernail underneath there and pull it out. And this is where you attach the actual base stand. But I don't use the actual stands. And let me show you how all the other ones work. Of course, it comes with this accessory. So you just pop that black piece out, put this in. You can use this. This is great for dynamic poses as well as just having them stand with it. But the best part about most of Mezco, like a lot of them, is they've got a hole in the foot, so you can just put the actual figure on the hole. And I'll show you that in a bit. Alright, up to some of the accessories. So you get, let me focus in here. There we go. First up, you've got just as a generic Stoic Face. This is the one that came on the figure originally. I've actually used a different head, so to speak. Design's done really nicely. Black and white. He's got a lot of line work done here on his face, as well as he's got some line work done on here. He's got on the back of his head, and it is just a ball peg that he uses his head for. Then we got the Unmasked version, and this is kind of like a maniacal looking Wolverine, to be honest. You look at the face, you look at the sculpt, you can see inside the teeth there. That'll focus. There we go. You can see the teeth inside of there. It's kind of definitely like grimacing kind of thing. The hair is done really nice from the top and the bottom and on the sides. You actually see the ears and whatnot, so it's nice that they actually gave us a unmasked head. And then it comes with this little Shogun / Shinjin mask. Of course, this is an homage back to the original miniseries. Of course, when he took the mask from him. Okay. Then he also comes with there's 4 sets of hands, including the ones that he has. When he comes out the box, you get 2 of the. You get the bald. It's just a fisted hand. You get come back here. And of course it has no claws on it, but it's just a fisted hand. You get both left and right. Then you've got a gripping hand. This is what you can use to grip the actual mask. Let me show you that. And these are a little tight, and I already had to warm it up a little bit. So you can just hold on to it like that with the gripping hand. Like I said, he's got both those left and right. And then lastly, he has this, like, I'm gonna grab you hand, or I'm gonna choke you or something hand. But it's kind of like an action hand, so it's kind of nice that they have that. But yeah, that's pretty much the accessories that comes with this guy. So without further ado, let's bring out the guy. All right. So we have. There we go. So I've got the clawed hands on them right now, as you can see. And these are just little ball pegs, and I'll show you that in a second. But this is the sneering face that I have on them right now. So it's kind of cool. I like how they did it. Head articulation goes up and down pretty easily. This is how high it goes up. This is how far it goes down because it's got that extra neck joint in there. For the arms, you've got 360. Now this is the problem you're going to run into. You got to take it easy, because if not, these shoulder pads tend to come off just like that. And these are held on just by this little bitty peg, and it goes on this little tab right here. And these are a bear to get back in sometimes because of that. So just got to pop it back in there. Arm goes out that far, goes down, gotta rotates up there, the bicep. Then you've got a double jointed elbow, pretty nice. You've got, I was talking about the hands earlier, got wrist rotation, in, out, and then to just change it, you just take and pull it off. And as you can see, there's a little bitty peg, and you just pop on the next one. And like I said, pretty easy. Okay, diaphragm. He does have a diaphragm joint. Goes down this far, goes back that far. And he does have a slight waist swivel, but it's not huge. So, looking at the leg articulation, up that bar, back that far, out that far. So he can get the splits. And almost the full band down. He's got a double jointed knee, it feels like, in here. But he gets pretty good. Way past 90. And he does have a boot swivel right there. Articulated feet. Go down that, just down just a little bit. Go up some. Rotation. And he's got a little bit of ankle tiltage. So, not too bad. As far as swapping the heads, pull it off with just a ball peg. If you've used any Marvel Legend in the world or any other, that's all it is. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the biggest, I think, gripe I have with this figure is these shoulder pads. Because you get them, and it's right here, and I'll show you. This little area right there. This small little piece that you have to keep in there. And it just does not like to stay. It never does. Like I said, pretty awesome figure, to say the least. So, like I said, that is the Mezco Wolverine. Do some size comparisons with them, but did want to show you too the way the stand works. You do have a hole right there. Takes that hole and just plug it into that peg, and there you go. Alright, and to do some comparisons, of course, you know, just came out this not too long ago as well. We've got this, of course, is Deadpool, and he's trying to figure out what is he going to do with his sword. Who knows? We've also got Marvel Legends. As you can see, definitely shorter than the Mezco. And then you got, this is an old Toy Biz one. And then, of course, the one thing that I got earlier this year was that definitely has better articulation and movement is this. The Amazing Yamaguchi Wolverine. And this guy is articulated as all it can be. I mean, look at this. That's crazy. I mean, you ain't doing that with that Mezco. But that's what these are built for. I mean, but then you also have unsightly things like the ball peg right there. You know, and so you have to really manipulate it to have it look the right way. But yeah, it's still a cool figure in my book. But like I said, the biggest thing being today is the Mezco Wolverine. Love this figure. Like I said, it's got a better aesthetic than the Yamaguchi does any day. But just that sheer design and cloth. And then we talk about that just for a minute too. It does have it's like soft goods clothing on it versus, the plastic molding that we have on the other guys. Deadpool, of course, has the same cloth as well. A lot of good plastic. And the one thing I did want to point out too is dude's got hair on his arms. So it's kind of cool. But that has been today's review of the Mezco 112 Wolverine. Great figure. If you get a chance, go out and pick it up. Like I said, it does everything that I want mine to do. And I'm a huge Wolverine fan and a Deadpool fan, so to get this guy was awesome this year. Also out there, they're going to have the brown suit one as well as the Uncanny X-Force version of both Wolverine and Deadpool out there. So if you see them, pre-order them, get them ready. Because I'm loving the Mezco line. So yeah, that has been it today, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching the review. Comments down below. Please definitely let me know what you think. Let me know what I can do better. That's all I ask. Or what I did bad, and maybe I can fix that. So that's it, guys. You guys take it easy now and have a good one. All right.